Right, so now that we've got the introductions out of the way, I'll start talking in a bit of depth. And so the autism, the first thing to understand about it is it is a very it's a complex, a complicated thing to know and understand about, because it has so many different aspects, and not everybody can understand it, because looking back over the time, although when I was attending school as a child, they knew there was something wrong, but they couldn't point the finger on it. It wasn't until I was 10 years old, as I mentioned earlier, that they did say it was definitely autism. At first they were saying it was a number of things, but we'll go more into that a bit later on. But basically the autism itself, focusing on that, the autism is basically a spectrum ranging from borderline to severe and moderate and medium, high, moderate, and all those kinds of things. And when I found out that I had it, I got told I was borderline on the spectrum, which means it's just about inside the spectrum. It's the lowest of the low, if you like. And everybody with autism will have a different place on the spectrum. They'll be a part of it, but they'll be at a different place on it. And because although today autism and Aspergers syndrome are being considered the same thing, well, I'll tell you now, they're not the same thing. They are two completely different conditions. The autism side of things is it's like it's mental, and it's a certain part of the brain, I don't know which, but a certain part of the brain in an autistic child or adult is different to what I would call a normal or ordinary person's part of that part of that. I mean, an ordinary person's section of the brain is different to an autistic person's particular section of the brain, and that's where the autism is most prominent. Asperger's is a lot more you have much more of a physical disability about you, so it means you're confined to a wheelchair, or you can't walk, or you find you have trouble doing things for yourself, and so that's basically Asperger's. Whereas the autism is like a mental condition, which means that obviously the way you think and approach and do things, it can be completely different to an ordinary person. And I'm definitely not on the Asperger's side, I'm on the autism side. And or autistic spectrum disorder, as its scientific name. But so that's basically a guide, as I understand it, to the two conditions.